Yoja Wasazadan Jiwe Kusito Hina Wiriyo Ekahan Jivitan Seyo Wiriya Marava Do Danlan. Better it is to live one day strenuous and resolute than to live 100 years sluggish and dissipated. This Dhammapada was given by the Buddha while he was dwelling at Jetavana Monastery in Savatthi city with the reference to Venerable Sappadasa Thera. There's a one man from respective family in Savatthi city. After listening to the Dhamma from the Buddha, then he was ordained as a bhikkhu. Then after some time as a bhikkhu, then he was not happy as a bhikkhu. He became discontent as a bhikkhu. Then he wished to disrobe. Then when he is not happy as a bhikkhu, then he thought, now I ordained from respective family with my faith. Now I am not happy as a bhikkhu. If I disrobe from bhikkhu life, then it is improper for me. Is it? If I return to labor since life, it is not suitable for me. Then I should try to die as a bhikkhu. Then what will happen? Thinking in this way, then now he trying to find to die as a bhikkhu. That means to suicide, is it? How he will be able to die as a bhikkhu. Then one day, many bhikkhu finished their meal early in the morning. Then they also found one poisonous snake in the firehouse, the kitchen. Is it? Then many bhikkhu catch the snake and put into the pot. Then after covering the pot, then they also carry this pot with the snake to throw it away outside of the monastery. Then carrying this pot, then they go outside of the monastery. That time, this bhikkhu is also coming after his meal. Then he saw the bhikkhu with the pot. Then he asked, Bhante, what are they? What is it? Then they also answer, I saw there's a poisonous snake inside the pot. We caught the snake from the firehouse kitchen. Now we are going to throw it away. Then he got one idea. Okay, I will ask the snake to bite me. Then I will die with the snake bite. Is it? Then okay. Then after thinking in this way, Bhante, then no problem. I will throw it away. Please give me the snake. Please give the pot to me. Then okay. According to his request, many bhikkhu also give the pot with the snake to this bhikkhu. Then he went to one place outside of the monastery. Then what happened? Then he tried trying to make the snake bite him, but snake doesn't want to bite him. Then, why he doesn't want to bite? Then he put his hand inside the pot and he shake the snake with his hand here and there. Also, snake doesn't want to bite. Why he doesn't want to bite? Then finally, he take the snake mouth and put his finger inside the snake's mouth. Also, snake doesn't want to bite. Then finally, he decided, this must not be poisonous snake. This is house snake. Then after thinking in this way, then he throw it away and then he returned to the monastery. Then when he meet the previous bhikkhu, then they also asked the bhikkhu, have you thrown it away? Yes, Bhante, I'm trying to ask the snake to bite me, but he didn't bite. I think this is not poisonous snake. It must be house snake. Then the other bhikkhu also says, no, this is poisonous snake. When we caught the snake in the kitchen, firehouse, we trying to catch, struggling, very difficult to catch. But finally we caught the snake and put in the pot. This is poisonous snake. Even it show its hood, become bigger, a very large hood. Is it? That is why it must be poisonous snake, not house snake. At that time, although I'm trying to ask him to bite by many ways, but he didn't bite me. That is why I said this is not poisonous snake, must be house snakes. Then at that time, when he explained in this way, then the Bhikkhu Sangha also keep quiet. Doesn't want to continue to say with this Bhikkhu. Is it? Then what will happen? Then one day, this is one story. Then one day, one Baba also came to the monastery taking reza. They know rezas to shake. Then they meet a very sharp knife. Taking maybe 2 or 3 rezas. Then taking one reza, the sharp knife. Then he was shaving Bhikkhu's hair. Then he also put one reza on the floor nearby. At that time, this Bhikkhu also went to this place. Then he saw, why? There's one sharp knife on the floor. Then I will try to cut my throat with this razor. Then he took this razor and went to one place. Then put his neck on the branch of the tree. Then he leaned on the tree. Then he put the razor on his neck, his throat. At that time, maybe he also have knowledge, is it? Before passing away, he should reflect San Gusala. Then what he reflect on? Then, since his ordination, beginning from the Sima up to now, then whether he break some sila or not, he reflected on his pure morality. At that time, he saw no fault. He didn't break any sila. Is it? When he reflected on his pure sila, at that time, he feel very happy. Then, very strong pity appeared in his mind. Then he was also practicing meditation sure. Then, when he reflect on his pure morality, strong pity appear, then without paying attention the appearance of the pity, arising of the pity, he continued to contemplate vipassana. Then finally, he became Arahanta together with psychic powers. Is it? before cutting his throat with a sharp knife. At that time, then he will not cut his throat. He will not kill himself. You know, noble persons will not kill himself. Then what will happen? Then after becoming Arahanta, then taking this razor, the sharp knife, then he entered into the monastery again. At that time, Bhikkhu also asked him, also, where did you come from? Where did you go? Then he also answers, one day I went to the shaving place. Then I also saw one razor there on the ground. Then taking this razor, I'm trying to cut my throat. I want to kill myself. I'm not happy as a bhikkhu. But finally, when I'm trying to cut my throat with the razor, then I reflect on my pure morality. Then I also continue to contemplate vipassana. Then I became, instead of cutting my throat, instead of killing myself with a sharp knife, but I kill the defilement with the other path knowledge. He answered in this way. Is it? Nyana kure na sabakile de chende. Nyana kura, with the nyana knife, sharp knife, he cut all defilement. He destroyed all defilement. That is why now it is impossible to kill myself, to cut my throat with a sharp knife. He answered in this way. At that time, many bhikkhu also criticizing, this bhikkhu is telling Aratame falsely, without any attainment, something like this. Is it? Then they also report to the Buddha about him. Then the Buddha also says, Khinna Savanama Sahada Adana Jivita, Oropendi, not bhikkhu is Khinna Savanama. Arahanta will not kill the living being. They will not kill themselves. Arahanta will not kill themselves. Then the Buddha also answered in this way. Then Bhikkhu Sangha also continued to ask the Buddha, Bhante, you says he is Arahanta. If he has potentialities to become Arahanta, why he was not happy as a bhikkhu? One question. Okay? Why he was not happy as a Siyali, a bhikkhu? That's one reason. One question. Then another question is, what is the potentiality of potentiality to become Arahanta? Is it? He has tendencies to become Arahanta. He has already fulfilled the parami, then he is ready to become Arahanta. What is his fulfillment or the parami potentiality in this way, tendency? Then another one is Kasama Sosapo Ita Natansati. Why the snake didn't bite him? 3 questions asked by many Bhikkhu Sangha. Then the Buddha answered the last question first. The snake was his slave in the third past life. That is why he dared not to bite his master. Okay? Then at that time he was a master, snake was his slave. That is why now the snake remember, this is my master, then he dared not to bite him. You see? This is one answers for one question. Then another answers for another question. The other questions. During the Kassapa Sammasambuddha times, 20,000 lifespan. Then he was also a bhikkhu during the Kassapa Sammasambuddha times. Then he has one very good friend, a bhikkhu. Then what happened? The same way, his friend's bhikkhu was also not happy as a bhikkhu. Then he wanted to disrobe. When he wanted to disrobe, then he also told his friend, I am not happy as a bhikkhu, I want to disrobe. Then at that time, the bhikkhu prevent his disrobing. Oh, bhikkhu life is very good. House Siddha life is very difficult. You should not disrobe. Or in this way, then he also showed the disadvantages of householder life, the advantages of bhikkhu life. Because of his order, then the other bhikkhu also become happy as a bhikkhu again. Then he stay as a bhikkhu, is it? Many times in this way. Then finally what happened? One day, he continued to stay as a bhikkhu without disrobing. Then he went to the beach or the rivers to wash his property, samana's requisites, like robe, bow, and some other requisites. At the time, the other bhikkhu also there. Then he says, Mande, actually, if I disrobe as after disrobing, actually, I intend this to offer this requisites to you. Is it? Then what happened? The other bhikkhu, then he have lobha. He wished to obtain those requisites. Then what happened? Although he disrobe, it is not important for me. Although he is a bhikkhu or lay person, no problem. Then I will go and get his requisites. Then at that time he encouraged his friend bhikkhu by showing the advantages of house siddha life, lay person's life. Oh, we are a bhikkhu, we are a bhikkhu. We take our boat and enter into the village to collect ants food, with their face down. In this way, is it? Need to go to others' house after house to collect ants food. Then we are begging, we are begging the foods from others' houses, taking the boat. Then, although many lay persons are enjoying with the sensual pleasure with their wife and their children, they are also having very sweet conversation within their family, but we had no such kinds of opportunity. Then he says to his friend, then what happened? At that time, he became unhappy as a bhikkhu again. But immediately he realized, last time when I want to disrobe, then he also encouraged me not to disrobe by showing the advantages of bhikkhu life and disadvantages of lay person's life. But that time, when I show my requisites, then he encouraged me to, he told me the disadvantages of bhikkhu life and advantages of lay person's life. What is the reason? Then when he reflected, he understood, he wants my requisites. Is it? Then at that time, he tried to encourage himself not to disrobe. Then he continued to stay as a bhikkhu without disrobing. Then what happened? The other bhikkhu who encouraged him not to disrobe and to disrobe is the Sappadasa Thera. Because of this karma, then although he will become Arahanta in this very life, before becoming Arahanta, he was not happy as a bhikkhu. He wanted to disrobe. Be careful, no? If you are lazy to meditate, then you ask other people, don't go to Stima Hall, don't go to meditation, or don't go to meditate. Then you encourage or not, then consider yourself. Is it? Sometimes you are not happy as a bhikkhu or siale, then there must be reasons. Is it? There's a reason. Now I encourage many bhikkhu, many sihali, many yogi to meditate regularly. That is why no, I'm not lazy to meditate. If I'm not busy, okay, I'm not lazy to meditate. Okay, no problem. Then if you are lazy, then consider yourself, is it? What is the reason? Here, because of this reason now, although he will become a bhikkhu, arahanta, now he is not happy as a bhikkhu. He wanted to disrobe. Is it? Because of this karma. Then when he became arahanta, what is the reasons to become arahanta within short time? Then he practiced samanas dhamma bhikkhu's meditation practice for 20,000 years during the Kassapa Buddha time. Okay? Because of this reason, now he became arahanta together with analytical knowledges here. Oh, this is also reason. Then, if you are not successful in meditation, there must be also reason. If you are successful in meditation also, there must be also reason. Is it? Then me, for example, your parami is very good, then easy to practice meditation and can be successful in meditation easily. Without any reasons, nothing can happen. Is it? If you have many difficulty, there may be also reason. There are only different reasons. That is why still need to fulfill in this way. Also be careful not to accumulate such kinds of akusala. To accumulate kusala. Is it? Then after that, Bhikkhu Sangha also continue to ask the Buddha. One day, this bhikkhu trying to cut his throat with the razor. At that time, he became arahanta. He became arahanta. Is this possible to become arahanta within such short times? Then they also ask this question. At that time, the Buddha answered, Ama bhikkhu arata viryata bhikkhuno padang okkipetwa bhumiyan thapendasa pade bhumiyan asampatteva arata mekho obejati. It is possible as bhikkhus, if they are practicing meditation diligently without being lazy, then me arata vipasaka who are practicing meditation diligently. Then for such kinds of bhikkhu, when they raised their feet, then put their feet on the ground, between this moment, then they can become arahanta because of their practice of meditation. Like this, is it? That is why, you know, for lazy persons, 100 years living of lazy persons, you know, it is not so useful. But those who are practicing meditation diligently in this way, then although they are living one day, their living is better than the other lazy persons living. Oh, saying this, the Buddha recited this stanza. Is it? Yocha wasa satan jiwe kusito hina wiriyo ekahan jiwitan seyo wiriya marava do danlan. Okay, you see this stanza here. Then kusito hina wiriyo, kusito, they are very lazy. Some persons are very lazy. Then kama videgadi ti videgi vidinamendo poglore. How they are lazy. Without practicing meditation, they are thinking about sensual pleasure, kama videga. Is it? Then vyabhara videga, they are thinking about killing. Vihingsa videga, they are thinking others torturing. They are thinking about torturing other beings. Oh, like this, they are getting angry with the other. Even they want to kill the other. They are searching for the ways to kill other. Oh, they are Bhyapada Vitaka. Then Vihinta Vitaka, to torture other. Then 3 evil thoughts. They waste their time with the 3 evil thoughts. Then they are lazy. They are wasting their time without practicing meditation. Hina Viriyo, sure. There's a Hina Viriyo need very weak effort. Then lack of energy, lacking in energy. Sluggish and dissipated. Is it? Then what will happen? Although he is living for 100 years, the person lives for 100 years. There's another person, Ekahan Jivitanziya Virya Maravato Tanlan. Another person is practicing meditation diligently. Is it? Diligently, without stopping. You know, Adha Samasambodhena Okta Viti Ezitati. If we practice according to the instruction of the Buddha, sure, we will attain Jhana Megaphala Nibbana. It is sure. Oh, they decided and they practice meditation according to the Buddha's instruction. As long as they have attained such kinds of attainment, they will never stop. Oh, they have such kinds of virya effort. With this virya, they practice meditation diligently without stopping, without being lazy. Then he lived only just for 1 day. Then which one is better? Okay, the Buddha says this person's living is the other lazy. This person's 1 day's living is the other lazy person's 100 years living. Better than the other person's 100 years living. But the Buddha says with this stanza. Okay, at the end of the stanza, the many bhikkhu become Sotapanna, etc. Okay. You know, those stanzas are very famous stanzas. You should try to memorize and recite if you are lazy. Okay? If you are lazy to practice meditation, recite this one. Then there are also stories. Then you will also remember those stories. Then I should not be lazy. I should try to practice meditation until I realize Nibbana, something like this. Is it? Okay? May we able to practice meditations until you realize Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.